A year ago, the area in which I live was hit by COVID-19. It was the first place in Italy and also in Europe.
It's been a year since Marzio Toniolo picked up his camera and began taking photos that would soon be shared by international news organisations all over the world. He was a primary school teacher in the small, quiet northern Italian town of San Fiorano, living with his daughter Bianca and his wife Chiara. Then, on the 21st of February 2020, Italy diagnosed its first citizen with coronavirus in nearby Codogno. His area became a red zone, the world's first COVID lockdown outside China. He began documenting how life was changing as the virus spread through the country.
Italy has struggled to contain a sharp rise in infections across the north of the country.
Europe's worst outbreak remains in Italy.
The narrow streets of San Fiorano in northern Italy, a coronavirus ghost town near Milan.
Marzio
Toniolo is a primary school teacher here.
He was discovered by Reuters after posting intimate pictures of life inside the red zone on social media and began working as a photojournalist. Back then, a lockdown was unprecedented, people wearing masks unusual, and the words social distancing were not yet part of everyday vocabulary. No one knew this would become normality across the globe.
It wasn't because I was the first to do it. That wasn't important, but because it was useful in some way. Those who followed my photographs and our story, I think they could prepare themselves better for when the lockdown hit. These are some of the pictures that told the story of the first Italian red zone in February 2020. This is the picture to which I'm most connected, because it recounts a completely normal moment in an extraordinary dramatic period.
Now, a year later, the family is stuck at home in quarantine again. The threat of coronavirus has crept into their home. Chiara had contact with someone who tested positive, and she's now isolating in her bedroom.
Chiara and Bianca are eating together, separated by the door. Everything that we are living through at the moment has a certain feeling of déjà vu, because it really feels as though we have gone back 1 year. To relive the same things, feel the same way, almost to smell the same smells and breathe the same air. I can't believe it.
As they're both school teachers, Marzio and Chiara will soon receive their vaccines and are feeling hopeful. Bianca turns 4 in May. More than a quarter of her life will have been spent living in the COVID era.
I can't wait until coronavirus ends.
Why?
So I can go back and see my friends.